We are back to continue working on our Vincent van Gogh sunflowers. So today we are going to work on the pot and the stems. We're going to leave our beautiful flower tops on the side, and we're going to get back to those next week. For this week though, we want to prepare for them. So in your packet you have a rectangle piece of paper that was folded in half like this. You have 3 stems and you should have grabbed a yellow paper. Now with the fold side, with your hand on the fold side and your other hand on the outside, we are going to draw a shape for our vase. So we want to make sure it opens on whatever side we're going to cut, and that the other side is in your hand. So if you are right-handed like I am, you're going to hold your fold in your left hand and it's going to open like a book. If you are left-handed, then it would be the opposite. You would hold the fold in your right hand and it would open backwards like a backwards book. So I'm right-handed. I double-checked, made sure that this fits. And now I'm going to draw my vase shape. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a line, and then I'm going to bring it in a little. Then I'm going to bring it around and make it sort of round at the bottom. It almost looks like the number 3. Then I can go ahead and cut it. And I should have what looks like a vase when I open it up. Now, if you ended up cutting it backwards and you cut it on the open side, you're going to end up with 2 pieces like this, and you're going to be like, oh no, what do I do? No big deal. We just glue them together. Nobody's ever going to know. So I could just glue these right back down and nobody would ever know. Now we're going to add some designs to these so that they look more like a pot. I'm going to give mine a little design here in the middle with any colors you want. I like to add a lot of color. I also like to add some black lines to it, so it's up to you however you want to do this. And then we can add some patterns. You can make your pot look any way you want. Hopefully you didn't cut yours in half because it makes it a little bit harder, but it's easy enough to work around. Okay, I really like this pattern so far. Okay, when you're done drawing your patterns onto your vase, then we will go ahead and set that aside, and we're going to pick up our 3 stems. Now you can decide how you want them to go on your paper. I usually like to cut them into different sizes so that my flowers aren't all right at the top. I like to mix it up a little so that when I glue my flowers on next week, they are a little bit different. So feel free to trim yours up too. I like to have a short, a medium, and a tall. Yours can be however you like. Now I'm going to go ahead and put some glue. You can use a glue stick. I'm going to use some bottle glue because that's what I have right now. I'm going to flip it over. and stick it down. I'll do the same thing for the other two. Dot, 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 not a lot, lot, lot. If you're using a glue stick, you might need to use a little bit more glue because the construction paper really soaks up that glue. Put that one down here. And this one, go right in the middle. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and glue my vase on. I'll give it my dot, 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 not a lot. And again. Okay. Put this one here at the bottom. I'm gonna line mine up with the bottom of my paper. You don't have to. You can make yours higher if you want. And I'm definitely going to overlap those stems. So I want to make sure that nobody can see where my stems end. So it looks like they are going right into the bottom of my pot. All right. That's as far as we're going to get today. So we added our stems, we cut our pot, sorry about that, and we added a pattern. All right, my friends, let this dry completely, and next week we will cut our flowers and finish up our Vincent van Gogh sunflowers. I hope you have a great week.